Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. Before we get into our session, I just want to take a quick moment and thank our sponsor for this video, which is Thrive Market. Thrive Market is an membership-based online grocery store, even leaning more towards health food store. And with your membership, you're guaranteed savings in all of your orders. When I first used Thrive, I was really impressed to see how much savings, how much percent off things that I typically buy for school lunches, dinners, pantry staples was basically the stuff that I got, baking ingredients, cooking ingredients, and everything was so much cheaper than it would have been at the typical grocery stores that I go to. I'm just gonna put my finger over my email address, but here is my basically receipt, and you can see how much I saved on the last order that I placed. My husband and I like to eat. Cooking is one of our favorite things to do together, and we spend a lot of money on groceries. I'd say it's our, next to rent, our biggest expense, which I think is most people. I don't think that's unusual, but when you if you ever take the time to go over your budget like I have recently and gone through exactly what we were spending on groceries, you're okay, what can we do to get this down? And for us, Thrive Market is a great way to reduce the cost of our groceries overall. So for the price of a membership, which is $12 a month, or if you sign up for a year, it ends up being $5 a month, which is a great deal. You're able to save, I saved $100. That's so amazing. Plus, if you go to my link, which I'll put below, thrivemarket.com/INNATE, and if you use my link here, you'll get 30% off your first order with Thrive Market, plus a gift, a gift up to $60 worth, a gift of different items and stuff that you get to choose. One of the cool things that Thrive does is for every paid membership, they donate a membership to someone in need, basically. Groceries and grocery shopping is just such a big part of our lives and such a time-consuming process. So I'm thrilled to have an alternative, to make it a little easier on myself. I highly recommend Thrive. Again, a typical membership is $12 a month. If you pay for the year, it ends up being $5 a month, which I think that's the way to go personally if you're gonna do it. Obviously, because it's savings overall, and the groceries is an accumulation of money, it's not a one and done thing. So that $5 a month is pretty sweet. But additionally, if you use my link, you'll get 30% off your first order and a bonus gift package, basically up to $60 worth. Thank you so very much to Thrive for introducing me to this service and for partnering with me on this video, for sponsoring this video. And thank you so much, viewers and subscribers. I could not do this without you. I'm so grateful to you. And now let's get into our session. Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. I'm so thrilled to have you here. Thank you for stopping by my channel. It means the world to me to be a little bit of a friendly face along your path. I want to say happy birthday again to Aries. I'm creating this towards the end of Aries season. Sorry for the holdup, but we did have some other videos that I put out this month that were also inspired by your season, but this is more of the official one. So thanks for your patience. So let me just quickly do a little self-promotion before we get into it. If you like my channel and you want to support it, Patreon is a great way. Thank you so much, patrons. You've really changed my life. I can't thank you enough. If you resonate with me as a Reiki teacher, my classes are available on Teachable, which I have linked below with some discount codes. Thank you to everyone I've been able to work with in Reiki classes. It means so much to me to be passing these things on. So thank you so much. And lastly, we do have a trip coming up early September, first week of September. I will put that information below as well. We are going to Costa Rica. We're going to go into the rainforest and go to the beach, and I'm so thrilled. I'm so looking forward to that. So thank you to all who have signed up for that already. And if you want more information, you can find it below. All right, so to introduce this session to you today, we're going to be focused on clearing some blockages for the purpose of manifesting, for flow, for self-development, for bravery, courage to be ourselves, follow our heart, and also to heal. You know, there's a lot of healing that takes place, and then things come in, or the journey through our manifestations, or like what we're after, our goals, let's say, in life, or things that we need, I believe are certainly giving us like the lesson along the way. Like, let's say you want to move, well, along the way you have all these little lessons, right? So which is like really the point of why you want to move, so that your soul can have that experience. Not to push my beliefs on you, but that's just where I'm coming from in my perspective and how I consider that. So we want to focus on clearing and empowering the connections in this sort of triangular formation to really jumpstart or serve as a catalyst to your manifestations. So we're going to focus first on the self, not just your self-esteem and your confidence. So clearing and plucking away any blockages that disconnect you or disempower your self-esteem, your confidence, things that make you feel insecure potentially or unworthy, so that we can really like align ourselves to our truth, right? Believe in ourselves to kind of move to the next phase, which is now going to be about our personal needs. And what I mean by that is more of your physical needs, your I need this to live. I need a roof over my head, or I need food in the kitchen. I need my body to be in alignment. I need like things to survive, like more of a survival resources sort of perspective. And then we want to move over to our third quadrant, not quadrant, that would not be three, would that? the try here of focusing on our needs, but more now in the connection of your soul needs. What our souls have come into this world, into this timeline, into these bodies, into this reality to experience, or to create, or to heal, or to grow. So I really want to kind of work on clearing any and all blockages and related to self, and then your connection to your environment from a safety, security, basic needs sort of perspective, and then a higher or more expanded connection of needs and connection more to, sorry, I'm using repetitive words, but more in connection to what you've come here to experience, right? Or do, or create, or become, right? So that transformational sort of energy. So I really hope that you enjoy, and we're going to get into it. We've got 5 candles lit again today, again for transformation. So let's begin our session. I'm going to start with this rope incense as we set our intention together. So, on behalf of the highest and greatest good, and in perfect comfort, perfect alignment, my intention is for this session, this time for yourself, to reach you at the right time, and for it to serve specifically in regard to yourself and your needs for your self-care, how you treat yourself, how you see yourself as worthy, or there's this, I don't know why, redemption, redeeming keeps coming up in my head right now, which is not a word that I was previously thinking of. So maybe some of you are working on redemption in your reflections, your personal growth. I'll just let that come out. Sorry. I'm not trying to convolute it. But we're setting intentions to support your connection to you, your worthiness, your self-esteem, your value, your effort and energies as well that you put into yourself. Yourself is a priority. All of these important things, not limited by my words, of course. We want to focus on removing and clearing any blockages that prevent you from fully connecting with yourself, or fully supporting yourself, or fully taking care of yourself potentially. It's very easy, for example, to put other people's needs first. That's a beautiful quality, but it's a service to ourselves, so we need to find that balance. We're also going to focus on our setting, intentions for our connection to our physical needs, our needs as people, food, water, shelter, love, right? And beyond, if you have any intentions for physical healing that you're working on and you want to use this as a holistic support, you can set intentions for that. And we're setting intentions to work with our extended needs, our soul needs, to clear any blockages, any congestion, any path that had been forming, like a thought, for example, that disconnects you or severs or takes away from your ability or your desire or your drive or your energy or your allowance to receive resources that you might need, for example, to support your soul needs for experience, your manifestations, your desires. And we're going to begin, as I said, with our rope incense. Just going to push this through here, make a little loop. Okay. Gonna light it here. Just move this through you, this fire, calling in that transformational energy, as well as the gift of smoke here, the offering to you. All around you, enveloping. I'm just gonna hold it like this so I don't get ashes anyway. We're calling in flow, we're calling in transformation, we're calling in our manifestations, we're calling in courage and strength, forgiveness, truth, and all that is good. Okay, just gonna set this down. And I'd love to invite you to have a little look in this crystal cave. I don't know what it is about geodes, but I really just love the imagery, the playful imagination of sending myself inside of something like this to amplify my intentions, to amplify healing, activations, manifestations. This is a pink amethyst geode. It's so beautiful. And I just want to invite you to see yourself and sense yourself, and we're calling it in, surrounded by something pleasant to you. Maybe it's a big rosemary bush. Maybe it's the water. Maybe it's stuffed animals like plushies or fabrics. Maybe it's crystals. Maybe it's your guides. Maybe it's just earth, soil, or trees, a forest, bubbles, stars, space. For me, I'm going to envision myself in here. And we're calling in and commanding our space around us to hold us. You know, we are declaring the field around you, around your consciousness, around your spirit body, your subtle body, your etheric bodies, mental, emotional, and physical. Shifting the subtle energies around you and declaring this as a healing space, as a safe space, as a space for this work, for these activations. mist, sorry, warmth, wind, whatever feels good to you. A safe space. Sorry. Just feel the energy around you, okay? Alright. This is a golden healer quartz. Alright, and we're going to focus in to our consciousness and focus on channeling through to push in, we could say, confidence, security in who you are, knowing that you are special. I'm not trying to, special snowflake everybody, but it's true. You are special. Your journey is special. Your desires are special. The energy you hold, the keys you hold, it's special, Your perspective is unique. So we're sending in good here. We're sending in light. We're sending in awareness. We're sending in knowledge of self, calling in knowledge of self, activating knowledge of self, your value, your efforts, your skills, your ability to prioritize yourself, your needs, your self-care needs, your mental health needs, your emotional needs. Channeling through. And we're going to send it in, and we're going to use this ridge here right into the higher consciousness. So we're gently sending in like a light, illuminating within you this pure and difficult to put words to exactly connection that you have to yourself. Calling in that confidence, that surety of knowing who you are, and your ability to shift, to mold, to change, to grow. Okay, so we got this wave. We want to call this wave to continue to flow into you. And as this is received energetically, we want to release any blockages. So we're just still focusing on flow, inward flow. Okay, receiving. We're going to keep this flow going. This channel's still there, and even if the crystal isn't. Okay, so we're going to let that come out. And clear those blockages. Plucking your insecurities. Plucking any low self-worth. Any shame in existing. Any shame in your needs. So we're gonna inspire, transform. So we have it's coming in and it's releasing. So take a breath. Exhale. And we'll collect, and pulling this out. Pulling the lack of priority on yourself. of any impulses you have for your self-care. I should do this. I should take a walk. I don't have time. I gotta do this. I'm gonna go on my phone. So we want to make sure that those self-care impulses, those self-development impulses are not only heard very clearly, but acted upon. So we're pulling out any blockages in that action. Let it out. I'm going to focus like lower eye. And I'm just gonna, or it's not your eyes, but like below your eye. Your cheeks where the sun hits you, you know. Any disconnection, any morphology of the sun, so you can really see yourself, feel yourself, and allow yourself to care for you, and allow yourself to receive from others, from the world, from the universe, that love, that light. I'm going to use some salt now. We're kind of continuing our motion, our intention to break up and remove, clear any, again, blockages or manipulations related to your ability to receive what you need in terms of security from the extended, like, again, your physical needs, your needs for survival, your health, your well-being, your physical well-being, your safety, your security. So I'm gonna go all around your aura to clear anything preventing you from feeling truly safe. And by the way, if you are in physical danger, please seek help. Like, this is just energetic work, of course. I'm sure you understand that. Any blockages related to your sleep. I don't think we put enough emphasis on how important sleep is in terms of our health and our well-being. Any blockages related to your nutrition. And these can be self-imposed as well. So we're working with clearing self-imposed blockages, as well as those that we've picked up in the universe along our journey. Perhaps from our parents, perhaps from our childhood. Make sure that you're getting the sleep, the nutrition, the movement, such a significant part of mine. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. It helps the channel so very much, and I love reading your